Hey guys, in order to add the SMS feature as a follow-up to our initial offers, what you need to do is go to your automations inside the system, then click on BILT 2.0, then the acquisition pipeline, and then go into offers. Once you get into offers, you're going to find different types of offers and stuff like that. We want to go into the initial offers. And note, you're going to have to do this same exact process to your cash offer, your hybrid offer, your seller finance, and SUBTO if you were doing all four of those types of offers. So, for example, let's go through the first one. Now, here you're going to find that we have on market and we have off market. Now, again, if you're doing off market and off market, you're going to need to do both of them as well. But I'll show you how to do a quick copy and paste in a second. So, first things first, what we need to do is click on the little plus sign before they create or update opportunity right here. And what we'll do is we'll click on that and then click on search for a wait. And instead of wait for a time delay, we're going to be choosing for contact reply. And then we're going to choose the reply to the one right above it, the email offer to agent, then choose a timeout to 1 day. And what this basically does is once we hit save, is once this offer goes out, if they don't respond, then basically what we want to do is send them the text message, right? Something along the lines of, hey, I sent you an offer on a listing at 123 Main Street, to this specific email, right? So that's the primary goal of this. Make sure you check your spam and so forth. But once you do that wait time, the next step basically is first off, we need to move this one to the timeout. Move that right here. And then what we'll do is we'll click on the plus sign right here at this moment, and we're going to choose the SMS. So click on search, SMS, send SMS. And then here it's basically what the message that we're going to write, right? So in this instance, we're going to say, hey, and then we're going to choose contact's first name. And then we can put something like this. My name is. And then you can hard code, let's say, or soft code the variable for your user's first name. And then you could say, I'm interested in your listing for, and then of course at this point in time, we can use the contact again. And then use address 1. So contact at address 1. Just give you a call yesterday. Why yesterday? Because this is the day after. Around this time. And I also emailed an offer over to, and then of course we want to do the contact, take the email of the contact as well. So make sure you're set on the contact and then email. So contact.email. So I'm interested in your listing for whatever property. Just gave you a call yesterday around this time. I also emailed an offer to this email. And you can say something along the lines of, let me know what you think, right? The reason why we do this is because sometimes, they might not get the email, it might go to their junk or spam or so forth. And so it's recommended to have this additional follow-up. A lot of times agents, switch brokerages and stuff. So you want to make sure you have that. Well, let's go ahead and click on save action. So now that that's set up, we want to do the same exact thing. So we could actually just copy this from here. Copy this, copy all actions, and move it right here, right after the tag, the same way we did last time. And so at this point in time, we actually don't need this one because we only needed one. This one, the go-to, is already doing that for us. So in this case, we could just delete this action. And then this one right here, we can just move. Oh, and it's not gonna let us move. So let's actually just delete this one. Delete that. And then of course here, we can do the go to. Again, we could have left the other one here and just deleted the go to. Either one would have worked, so just keep that in mind. But basically what we're doing is we just want to bring it back to the original one where it does the acquisition pipeline, and it just updates it to continue with the cash/offer follow-up or whatever follow-up you're on next, sub2 or whatever. So that's basically how you would do it. Now, of course, you could change the message for the, direct to seller stuff. Again, you might want to just tweak the messaging or whatever. That's up to you. So instead of saying listing, so I'm interested in your property. You know what? Let's just leave it listing for now. You guys can change it to whatever you need to, but yeah, that's how you would set that up. Now, again, you want to do the same exact thing to your sub2 one. So let's just say save here. You want to do the same exact thing to your hybrid, your seller finance, and your sub2 offer if you're using those. But basically, it's the same process over and over again. Thank you guys.